OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary... After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the... Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep...
Perhaps seeing it in action will... Walk with me and...
It's simply charming exercise to finish my homework.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
I tried telling Hecate that someone passed 7S on my assignment, but that if I didn't...
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it?
Revelio.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that. Inside and outside of the castle.
Lumos.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all clever.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on a mastery of defense against the dark art. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students.
You mentioned
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home. You should be able to find all of the school. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Wee.
A lot to absorb on your first day. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig...
He did, Professor.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extent...
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring...
Exploring ruins? Well... Speak of the devil...
Oh?
Yes.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor.
Well, I'm just perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the...
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it...
Very well. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to
Of course.
Good luck today. And remember to use... Field Guide. It will be invaluable to me.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes, and we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping... Did I hear you and Professor...
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster.
Understood, Professor.
Happily, you have the benefit of... Speaking of guides, and so... Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we include? Unfold it and have a... The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's I shall reach out when I have more information. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic.
Revelio.
The colour of dragon dung. Do you think I have a big forehead?
Lumos.
Something in there.
tried a
I
new
just
reversal.
know it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso! Now, the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Protego. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Can't be your first duel. Let's just say
I do enjoy a life duel. And all my students are this together.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have...
If what I've seen today is any I demand excellence from my... A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wit...
Understood, Professor.
Again, well done today. All right, that's enough.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Leviosa!
Revelio.
Leviosa! Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite...
It was certainly good
practice. Didn't expect a new... Then again...
I've dueled enough. Consider you...
Huh, fair enough. You know, you might...
Exclusive and...
Excellent. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, whether it's joining a secret dueling club, you just have to be...
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll... Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Leviosa! Leviosa!